So today I'm going to be showcasing the STR Gotenks on a fusion team, and here's a unit that doesn't necessarily get used that much, and it's just simply because there are simply better options for this particular team. For example, if I jump straight into what a fusion team would normally look like, pardon me. So if I go over to, I believe it's this one actually, and there we go, right on the dot. So what a fusion team would normally look like is something like this, and then you'd have Pandel in the last slot, maybe the Super Saiyan 3 adult Gotenks, which of course is the one that Dokkan's from, just regular Super Saiyan adult Gotenks. But for today's video, I'm going to be running this particular team, and this team in particular just focuses entirely on improving the STR Gotenks as much as possible, activating links like the Innocence, which is something that isn't activated too frequently, and that is one of the reasons why I am running the pan. And one thing that I'm actually going to do here is give him the 3 potential system buffs, and I think from now on, like here and there, I will give a few units to 3 buffs just because it does make a bit of a difference, and thankfully it doesn't take like 20 minutes to do this, so I'm going to go ahead and do this real quick. And the good thing about this Gotenks is that he does have a farmable super attack, so you don't have to use any cards on him, which is just perfect. And we are almost done here. Gonna give him a few more abilities. Gonna get him on that side, and I believe that's it. Did I miss something? I think I missed something completely. Hold on, we are almost there. We're making progress, because I believe it's 55% and we have to go up to 54%. And there we go, 55%. And I'm missing an attack area. There we go. Starting off to 100% an STR unit of my choice. So you know what? I'm happy with this decision. 3 potential system buffs. Now let's go ahead and try him out. But I hope you guys are having a great today as always. And if you do enjoy today's video, consider leaving a like and subscribing if you are new. Now, to quickly go over what he does, it gives the free key and a 30% attack and defensive increase to all types and allies, of course, when health is 30% or above. So his leader skill isn't very good. Straight off the bat, it's not very good. Causes supreme damage and raises the attack of all your allies by 20% for 1 turn. And he also gets a 77% attack increase at the start of the turn, plus an additional 23% at the start of the turn as the first attacker. So what this basically means is that you have to put him in the first slot for that additional 23%. So the 77% that he gets at the start of the turn is guaranteed, and he has the potential to get a further 23% if you put him in the first slot. Now here's the good thing about this particular passive is that with his super attack mechanic that gives a 20% attack increase to all of your allies, this actually works well in your favor, because if you're putting him in the first slot for that additional 23% attack increase to himself, then the super attack mechanic boost that it gives to all of your allies is going to be given to all of your, all of your allies consistently, which is just perfect. And I'm going to be starting off like this real quick, and if I'm not mistaken, the bar gives an attack increase as well, but the rotations that I'm going to be running are going to consist of the pan, the STR Gotenks, and then just whatever from then, because, or from that point forward. And the reason why is because he doesn't have Super Saiyan, so there is no obligation for us to activate that particular link, or to keep a unit in rotation with the Super Saiyan link. So the links that we are going to be trying to activate consistently: Innocence, Fierce Battle. We are going to be activating Pan's passive as well, of course, and just trying to get the super attack mechanic to go off as frequently as possible. But yeah, I'm enjoying making these videos. We're trying out certain units on particular teams, but so far so good. Unfortunately, the LR Gogeta does not have the effectiveness against all types prior to the actual fusion, but then again, that would make probably would have made him a bit too overpowered. Now, when it comes to the 12 key multiplier, he has a 12 key of 135%, which is a bit of a shame. It's kind of low, especially for a Transcended Ultra Rare, but he does have several increases from certain areas. Again, he is getting a 170% attack increase from this lead alone, and when you have 2, that's a 340% attack increase. So now what I'm going to do here is keep the STR Gotenks in his first slot, and he doesn't... he's not going to super attack. That is a shame. I'm pretty certain that he does share the Innocence with the Gotenks, but I'm going to end up missing out on the increase in the pan. So you know what? It is what it is, but I want him to get the full increase here. And if I'm not mistaken, he didn't get the additional 23% just yet, but he is going to be providing an additional 20% to all your allies. He's at Super Attack 10, 3 potential system buffs, so getting a 30% attack increase from as well from the pan. So let's just see how I was going to perform here. Of course, we have the Innocence Link active as well as the Fierce Battle Link, and 838,000. Okay, not bad. And we still have to activate the Kamehameha Link, which you normally would share with the pan, but of course, because I had to end up putting her in that last slot, that particular link was not active. So, I mean, it is what it is, but hopefully we can get her to come back around and just activate that link at least once, because it's not a link that necessarily gives that much of an increase, but it's still going to give an increase nonetheless. How much is it actually? Just double check. 2,500 when a super attack is launched, which is decent. I mean, it's not going to provide that big of an increase, but every increase counts, of course. But so far, so good. His 12K multiplier does let him down slightly, but there isn't too much you can do about it. I mean, 3 super attack 10, pretty decent unit. If he had Super Saiyan, he'd even be even better. But for what he is very solid. Let's see how hard he can hit without any boost at all. Not necessarily any boost, but like, he is going to be getting a boost, of course, but like, I'm saying like a lot. But he is going to be getting the additional 23% because he isn't in that first slot. Okay, here we go. Going to tank that initial hit with the LR. Now, this is him without that 23%, and that definitely made a bit of a difference, but it's kind of hard to tell because the pan wasn't in play here. So I'm going to try to get the Gotenks in the first slot without a support unit and compare the two, because I believe his attack stat there was like 660k or something along those lines. So I'm going to put the Gotenks in the first slot again, and he's going to get the additional 23%, and now we can see how much he truly benefits from that pan passive, of course, and as well as how much he benefits from that 23%. And there we go. That is the Goku taken care of. And now it is Super Saiyan for Gogeta. Okay, there it is. So if we put the Gotenks... Wait, does the Bardock give an attack increase? I think he does. The Bardock with the attack increase just ruining it. Damn. Okay, you know what? It is what it is. Let's just see how much it goes up by. And of course, we are still giving that 20% attack increase to all of our allies. 753k. So I want to say that without the beast from Bardock, that would be just over 700k. I think that's a rough... I think that's a fair estimate for the STR Gotenks. It's going to be even better when we get the pan to come back round, finally. Wait, does pan have same warrior race? Does pan have same warrior race? It does not. See, small things like that, they don't necessarily provide the biggest increases, but it's still an increase nonetheless. Okay, let's go with this. It should be enough because it's the ultimate attack. And now we can grab these. So I did showcase this Gotenks before, and he was solid. But obviously on this particular team, he is going to be performing way better. And that's a good thing about leads that just provide more increases over time. The peak for an attack increase at the moment is 170. So I'm curious to see if they ever provide a bit more than that eventually. Okay, we're going to super attack here. We are. Perfect. Pardon me, it's like Loki yawning there. So we are activating Super Saiyan here. We are activating the Innocence. We are activating Kamehameha as well as Fierce Battle. So activating the large majority of his attack links here. And I don't want to use the Android 8 item here. You know what? I think I'll be fine. Let's just get the super attack off with the LR. How high is the attack stat going to be here? 853,000. So I think at 100% we are definitely capable of breaking 1 million when it comes to that particular attack stat. But at the moment, I think 850k tends to... It looks like the peak right now. If you were to activate every single one of his attack links, then obviously the peak would be a bit higher, but it wouldn't be that much higher because the only real attack links that he is missing out on is the Saiyan lineage, actually. Because, yeah, I'm pretty certain... So I basically activated every single one of his attack links apart from Saiyan Warrior Race, which is just a 700 attack link, so he isn't missing out on anything. Again, his 12K multiplier does let him down slightly. His attack stat is honestly pretty high. It's a bit of a shame that he is missing out on that Super Saiyan link, because that would make a massive difference, but it is what it is. Like I always say, But there isn't too much that you can do about that, apart from, you know, just give him more potential system buffs. But he is solid. He is definitely very solid. And if you want to invest the orbs into him, he isn't a bad investment if you don't have too many other great options. And it's going to one-shot. It's not one-shot. And my Super Saiyan Gotenks in that Super Attack turn. So, unfortunately, not going to be able to take him out. But at least we get one more turn with the STR Gotenks. But to be honest, I may start running this STR Gotenks a bit more, because he has definitely been performing very well. I would definitely give him that one. He's been performing consistently well. But I do want to try him out against the Omega Shenron stage with a time advantage. And I'm not a fan of that stage at all, but it is what it is. And if I can pull off a Dokkan mode here, that would be even better. Okay, I think we are going to do it actually, so there we go. Let's finish things off with a Dokkan mode here. Basically getting the exact same increases as he was last time, and I'm pretty certain that he isn't getting the 20% from his own super attack mechanic. I believe he only gets it if he super attacks twice, because for some reason, units that have a super attack mechanic like this, they only benefit from it with the second super attack. So, I mean, it's whatever. It wouldn't benefit him that much anyway. But because we do have 2 support units in play, attack stat 945,000. If it's a crit, maybe over 1 million, but I doubt it. Okay, 732k. If it was a crit, it definitely would have been close to 1 million in terms of damage. But considering that we only had, you know, neutral typing now, I think that's pretty solid. But now moving on to the Omega Shenron stage, and going to get to the physical stage. To be fair, this is a physical stage, so let's avoid a super attack here. Can I seal him up? I think I will be able to seal him up here. I do want to get the super attack to go off with the STR Gotenks next turn, because I want to see how well it can do against a first stage with a time advantage, because of course different stages have like different amount of defensive increases or just defensive barriers. Let's just put it that way, defensive barriers. Because obviously certain stages can tank well or tank better than others. So I think I'm just going to see how well the STR Gotenks can perform against this first stage. Going to put him in the first slot. He is getting an attack increase from the Pan and the Bardock. Might as well get super attack off with the Pan here and seal his super attack. Again, might as well just keep him locked. 926,000. Okay, that did make a massive difference. And he got here for quite a bit. He can definitely break 1 million with him. To be honest, if you open the bottom right path, I can see breaking 1 million. And that's all that matters. I didn't even get a crit there. With a crit, that definitely would have been over 1 million. So, that was the first tester. He performed very well against this first stage. Now, the next test of his abilities is honestly going to be that final stage, which we are hopefully going to get to without too many issues. Because, again, he does kind of lock your characters in place, which sucks massively. But it is what it is. Right, oh dear. You know what? For the sake of this rotation, I'm just going to try to take him out straight away. I don't feel like dragging this out for too long. This event can turn out to be like 10-15 minutes long if you're uncareful. So, just going to try to take him out as fast as I can. Unfortunately, the Pan is going to go out of rotation, but we can try out the Goku or the Gotenks at the very least without the beast from the Pan. Because Pan has been providing a 30% attack and defensive increase the entire time, so... And let's see. 199,000. Okay, let's move on now to the STR stage, where he is going to lock my LR Gogeta in place. Okay, that's actually perfect. Now I can do this. And that is going to be the ultimate attack as well. Did I use the Bulma item? I did, in fact, use the future Bulma item. And what the Bulma item does is that it provides an attack increase for 2 turns. So thankfully, this is the last turn, so the Gotenks' attack isn't like spiked or anything. But right, we did seal a super attack here. Wait, you can't seal a super attack. Never mind. I completely yeah. Oh boy, I completely forgot that you can't seal a super attack. I thought it was just the last stage, but no, it's this stage as well. Okay, that sucks. Okay, here we go. Now, what do we have here? The Gotenks locks in place, of course. The one unit I want to showcase locks in place. Damn. Okay, well, can't do much about this. So, right, let's go with that, and then no super attack. Oh dear, that's the first time I have a super attack with him Like, for the entire video, I think. Which sucks, but can't do much about it. Not going to take him out? Nope. Man, this Tyrant's advantage is killing me. But I'm pretty certain that we are going to see a fusion relatively soon. So, it's coming up. I think we are at that 6-turn restriction. Where you can't speak. Restriction. We just simply aren't below that health requirement. And I can't even put the pan in the last slot. Oh, this sucks. Okay, this actually sucks right now. Right, well, because no one here is going to do much, I am just going to go for the super attack with the LR. We are nowhere near taking him out. I mean, we are about halfway, but this is definitely starting to drag now, which is the exact opposite of what I wanted. But can I just like fuse or something? I think I'm going to fuse next turn because this is lasting way too long. Fuse, please, please. There we go. The fusion. That is what I want to see. Perfect. Gogeta pops onto the screen. That is what I like to see. And of course the Bardock is locked in place. You know what? It's over. Gonna hit you with the Skittles, with the Rainbow, and it's over for you. Kinda wish I got dupes for him, but this isn't even my one, so he probably does have dupes. Okay, here we go. And this is gonna finish him off. And is this gonna be enough? It should be enough because it affects miss against all types. And there we go. And there's a tweet on my timeline that I really want to reply to because it's annoying me, but I'm going to wait till the end of the video. I just thought, just point that out. There's a really annoying tweet that I'm going to have to reply to in a few moments. Okay. You know what? Let's push him. Let's push him. Gonna give him that attack increase. I don't know if it's going to be enough to take him over 1 million, but it's going to get there. But yeah, 1 million is definitely, like I said, 1 million is definitely possible for him. But it mostly comes down to the fact that I just don't have him at... Oh, wow, never mind. Over 1 million. Okay. So, 3 potential system buffs. Granted, I did use the Bulma item there, so I did spike his attack by quite a bit. So, Innocence active, Fierce Battle active. And he is getting that attack increase from the Bulma item as well. And we have another fusion here. But with potential system buffs, more than what I've given him, attack stat consistently going to be over 1 million. If he is hitting for 1 million, then obviously, like, if he gets a crit, then that's easily going to be over 1 million. If his attack stat's 1 million and he gets a crit, he is going to be hitting for 1 million, especially for a type advantage. But he's very solid, and that is a super attack that I don't see that consistently, and they did not fix the error on this man. Just wait till you see it again. You know what I'm talking about. If you use STR Gogeta, you would definitely know what I'm talking about. Just look at his ear. This man legit has elf ears. And this is the first time that I've seen a super attack on a physical LR, but his ear just looks so weird. You would have thought that they would have fixed that, but... Oh, it's whatever. Okay, here we go. Let's finish things. Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? Of course, yeah. You know what? He's done anyway, I'm pretty certain. But yeah, I hope you guys did enjoy the video as always. And if you did, don't forget to leave a like and subscribe for more. Unfortunately, the music kind of sucks now, but yeah. Of course, Omega Shenron just kind of has to ruin everything, but I think it's pretty much done here. Am I going to lose? Nah, we're good. We're good here. Especially with the super attack from Super Saiyan Gotenks, but we are legit on the brink of death here. But yeah, hope you guys did enjoy it. STR Gotenks, very solid unit on this particular team. Going to finish things off with SSJ Gotenks, but I hope you guys did enjoy. And if you did, don't forget to subscribe, of course, if you are new. Hope you guys have a wonderful day, and I will see you all in the next one.